Hello, welcome to another video tutorial from J Kilgore, www.jkilgore.com. Today's video tutorial is going to be dealing with color correction. When I had first started photography, color correction was a major issue for me. One that I would spend quite a lot of time trying to figure out how to get perfect skin tones. I spent years actually. As the cameras grew better, that became less and less of an issue, and I learned to properly, if you will, light, and all of this was being done without using a color correction card like a Greta Macbeth or the Pantone X-Ray card or anything like that, or a regular gray Target. Just pulling up the camera, shooting, and setting into auto white balance. So being that I was doing that, I had to learn how to get proper skin tones. And this video is just going to show you how to do that, just in case you don't have like a Spider color correction or a Huey Pro Pantene color correction device. Basically, the trick to getting proper, if you will, skin tones is to basically find a spot on the face. You want to find a spot on the face that's not the forehead, because the forehead, cheeks, and chin are usually treated with makeup. Usually on the forehead, there's going to be something that's going to take the glare away from the forehead. The cheeks are going to have some kind of blush or red tint to the cheeks to make the cheeks look full of color, of blood, basically, of color. And the chin is going to have stuff on it, to a compact on it to take away the shine. So you want to find a spot that's not one of these four places, and so you can pull out skin tones. If you look over to the right underneath the info, you'll see that my numbers are cyan is 35%, magenta is 39%, yellow is 30. We just switched 34, 38, and 31. Basically, what we want to do is we want to switch the Y and the M, the yellow and the magenta. We want it to be 3 to 10% more yellow than magenta, because every human has more yellow and reds in their skin tones, even African Americans. So basically, to fix that, super simple. You can create a new layer if you like, Control J, so you're not working on the background layer. Hit Control B. That's going to bring up your color balance tool and add a little bit of yellow. Go a little bit at a time just to see. So now, as you can see, if we go back right about here, we have 37 to 36. We can kick this up just a little teeny bit more. See what we come up with. So we got about, let's see, make sure we're not on a makeup spot. So we got about 38, 38. Right here we got 39, 40. So we can go up a little bit more. And we're not changing the integrity of the background. You may notice that it did get a little bit brighter, but inside of that green is some yellow in the grass. So we're keeping it, and we're actually just making the grass pop out just a little bit more. So as you can see here, we're now 39 to 42. And that is about 3% or 3 digits higher, and that's about what we're looking for. That's going to give us proper, if you will, skin tones. And we've went from this to this. So now her skin has a little bit more glow to it. And from here, you can do whatever it is you wish to do. You can come in and add a contrast to make it pop just a little bit more. What you have available to you is totally up to you. I've noticed that when I was using the Canon 40D, I didn't worry about skin tones at all, because they pretty much came out right, straight out of the camera. But going back to my 5D, I've noticed that I have to do a little bit more color correction. I have to be a little bit more careful with everything, which is always fun because it changes it up. So pretty much this is how I would color balance, and how I did color balance without having some kind of device that corrects my colors for me. I should note that I'm pretty lazy, even though I do have a Huey Pro color correction device. You're supposed to do it every 14 days. I pretty much don't. I do it kind of whenever I feel enthusiastic about it, which is about once every month or two. So if until you get comfortable with colors and you can spot when there's a color shift, a color variance just by your eye, which is I'm at that point to where I can look at it and say, okay, I know that I need more magenta or more yellow. Until you get to that point, I would definitely say do the 3% and do the 3% or the three numbers, and just learn to see the colors. Once you get that down, hey, you're good to go. The ultimate way to test it is by printing. And that will teach you, okay, well, I know I did this with this, so I need to add more yellow or add more magenta. Um, so that's pretty much it for this week's update. Visit www.jaykilgore.com for more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.